I'm Mrs. Kip. I teach fourth grade math and science for my class and Mrs. Stern's class. I love science, I love animals and outdoor adventure, and I am very excited to be your teacher this year and look forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Stearns and I teach ELA. I'll be teaching my class and Mrs. Kip's class for language arts. I have 2 dogs. They're both labs, so they keep me busy on walks and running, and I can't wait to meet you and have a great year with you.
I'm Miss Petrisco. I'll be teaching ELA for my class this year and then Mr. Calderera's class. I have 2 small boys that keep me very busy. I have an identical twin sister, so you might see her and think it's me. I'm looking forward to a wonderful year.
Hi, I'm Mr. Calderera. I'll be teaching math and science to my homeroom as well as Ms. Petrisco's. I like to fish, I like to kayak, I have 4 pets, and I'm looking forward to having an awesome year with you guys.
Hi, I'm Miss Cicarello, and I'm going to be teaching ELA and science this year to my homeroom, and also science to Mrs. Landers' homeroom. And I am so excited for this year to start and to have a learning journey together with all of our 4th grade crew. Something about myself is that I have 2 young children and we live on a lake and we love to wakeboard and boat together on our lake. See you guys soon.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Landers, and this year I will be teaching ELA and math to my homeroom and also math with Mrs. Cicarello's homeroom. I love to read and I am a huge Penn State football fan. So I'm so excited to meet you all. Get ready for a great voyage. Hi, welcome 4th grade families. We are so excited to be starting a new year here at Hunters Green Elementary School. My name is Mrs. Landers and I'm one of the 4th grade teachers, and we know that this year is a very unprecedented year and it's probably not the way any of us imagined to be starting the school year. Believe me, us too. But we wanted to make this presentation to reassure all of our 4th grade families that we have been in school working hard for the past couple weeks, just as you have at home, preparing and making sure that this is going to be your best year yet.
And my name is Mrs. Cicarello, and I am one of the 4th grade teachers as well. This video that we are sharing with you is a representation of the entire 4th grade team. So we are representing the team, but please know that the whole team worked together on creating this information for you. And so this is representative of the whole team, regardless of which class that you are going to be in, and regardless of whether you are e-learning or brick and mortar when we know that. So let's get ready to learn some information that's going to be important for you this year, no matter what class you're in 4th grade. So the biggest thing that we wanted to start with is attendance, because so we wanted to just let you know that attendance is going to be very important this year, and all students are expected to be in attendance at 7:40 in the morning each day. We're going to be taking attendance and we're going to be marking tardies every day, and so we want to make sure that we keep that strong attendance just like every other year, because we want to make sure that when we're in school, we're learning, right? And so we want to have those strong learning habits. And to help with that, for students who are e-learning, we're going to have the expectation that is following our district guidelines for having students be required to be on their Zoom sessions that are pushed out by their teachers. So that's a little bit different from last year, but we wanted to make sure everybody knows that those Zoom sessions are part of our learning. So if you're doing e-learning, we need to see you on those Zoom sessions, and we are going to be taking attendance for those as well. So that's going to be just really important to keep in mind.
Okay, as for our schedule, every 4th grader will have a consistent class schedule, just like as if you were in school. You are in school right now. So that means that your school schedule will start at 7:40 and you will be working through until 1:50 in the afternoon. So all subject areas will be taught every day, and we do expect you to complete assignments that your teacher gives you and complete them on time. So just like we did with e-learning in the spring, all students will be expected to complete a minimum of 45 minutes per week in reading and math computer-based program such as iReady. So keep working hard on those computer programs. something a little different, art, PE, and music. Those classes this year are required to be live lessons for our e-learners. So you will have to log on in order to get your content area from your specialist teachers. And finally, just like as if you were in school, lunch is a designated time on our daily schedule. You will not be able to eat lunch during lessons if you're an e-learner in the middle of a lesson. So parents, please make sure that you take a look at those schedules when we send them out to you, and that we adhere to your scheduled time as closely as possible to help learning be as smooth and successful as we can.
Probably a good way to think about that is to think about whether you're in class, brick and mortar, or you're an e-learner, you are in school. And so no matter what, we want to think about ourselves as being in school and following that schedule. So that's going to be super important as well to help us with that schedule and kind of managing everything that's going to be happening this year for all students is this system called Canvas. And so you may have heard about Canvas. If you haven't, you definitely want to kind of check it out on these resources that we're giving you because it's our new system that is replacing EDSB. It's going to be in Clever. It's very easy to log into once you get your account set up. And so the good thing about Canvas is it's very user-friendly, and we know that you're going to find lots of great parts of it for all students. And it's going to be a hub of communication for all teachers and for you as families and for the students. So it's a very important tool that you want to get a jump start on learning. So to do that, Hillsborough County has put out some parent guides, some family guides. These are guides for you as parents, and it's guides for you as students. So you want to check those out. We've put the websites there on the screen for you. We know you can't click them. However, your assigned teacher will be sending out an email that has the clickable link. So you'll be able to view it that way. It's also on our Hillsborough County website. And then you can also just type these into your search bar and you'll be able to pull up that. So check them out for sure. It'll help you feel better as a family, just like we're doing the same thing as we're checking it out and learning it as teachers.
Okay, for supplies, this is the same exact supply list that you guys received over the summer. So this is your 4th grade supply list. And there's a little bit of a misconception out there that, oh, if we don't come back to school, we don't have to buy the supplies. That is not true. So please make sure you take a look at this list and have all of your supplies purchased and ready for the first day of school, which is Monday, August the 24th. Not only will your teachers be giving you procedures about how to maintain health guidelines, we want to make sure that all of your students have their own supplies so that limits our sharing. But we also want to set out some procedures about how we will be labeling them, how we will be organizing them, and how we'll be using them. So if you haven't gotten those supplies yet, get out to the stores and get some shopping done because you're going to need them.
Boy, I know my 4th grade daughter is excited to go to Target and start shopping. So wherever we're going to go, she's so excited to get those supplies. All right. So we want to take a minute to talk about procedures and behaviors in 4th grade. So again, remember, this is something that's common across all of the 4th grade classes, that we want to have our environment set up for the best learning. So to do that, we're going to be teaching procedures and expected behaviors for all students. We're going to be teaching that in the beginning, and of course, we'll continue to practice and relearn some of those procedures and behaviors throughout the whole year. But we would appreciate families' help in supporting those strong learning behaviors that are our Panther Pride, expectations and our PAWS expectations across the school. So to help encourage positive behavior, and we're going to be using a variety of positive methods. So we want you to know that there's going to be a lot of positive reinforcements that happen in the classroom, such as our Panther Cash is back. So that's exciting. And we'll use strategies such as class cheers and just all kinds of other engaging motivators to help students to have that strong learning behavior. Now, we know that sometimes we have to do some reinforcing of behaviors when expectations aren't being met. So we wanted you to know across the grade level that we're going to be sending home a behavior contract for you as a family to sign and then return to your teacher. So that contract is going to outline specifically for your class what the behavior expectations are and how that will be communicated to you. And so be on the lookout, parents, for that behavior contract to come home in the beginning. It's very important, and really read it over with your family, and your child, to help them know the expectations and that you're going to be supporting those expectations at home as well. We appreciate that. So what you'll see is that on the behavior contract, the expectations that we as teachers are following mirror those that are on the report card. So we've categorized them. They're all part of our pause expectations that all Hunters Green students will learn. And so we kept them the same as the report card to help you as a family to know what is happening every day in class for behavior, and then to have an idea of how that will reflect on the report card, the quarterly report card that gets sent home. So they're the same behaviors, and we're going to be expecting them to be followed so that we can have the strongest learning environment possible. Now, when a student needs some extra reinforcement because they are maybe struggling with some of those expectations, there will be a system in place to communicate that to you as a parent so that you know what was happening during the day, and so that you can talk with your child, just as we will be talking with your child, to help get that behavior back on target for, again, the best learning possible. So be on the lookout for that behavior contract, and know that across the 4th grade team, we're having some consistent procedures, rewards, and consequences. Thank you.
And Panther Teams are back.
Yay!
So we are so excited to continue with our awesome Panther Pride teams this year. So all students are going to have the opportunity to earn points for their teams, just like we have in the years past. So be on the lookout for your teacher to tell you how you can earn points. Our Panther Teams is a great way for us to celebrate successes together in the classroom, and also celebrate those big successes for the whole school. So it's really going to bring together our school community and our spirit. So take a look at your teacher's name when you get your roster, and take a look at what color you are, and start getting all that swag together so we can show our Panther Pride teams throughout the year.
Woohoo! All right, and so we want to end with some important reminders. There's 2 events that are coming up that you as parents are going to want to save the date, mark these in your calendar, because they are going to be important for getting off on the right foot this year. So the first that you'll see there is Meet the Teacher Materials Drive-By. That is going to be for 4th grade on Thursday, August 20th, between 10 a.m. and noon. And so between 10 and noon, we'll drive through the car line, and you'll get to see the whole 4th grade team, and we'll be waving to you, and we'll get to socially distance, greet you and meet. And there'll be some more information coming home about that, especially with the materials part of it and what that's going to look like for students and for you as families. So be on the lookout for more information about that. And then also, we are excited to let you know that we're going to be doing a virtual open house, so that you will be able to learn some more information that's specific to your child's class. So you'll get to meet your teacher for that, and we'll send out lots of information in email with a link for that Zoom link for you to be able to meet with us virtually and get some questions answered, and all of that good stuff. So that will be a great day to meet each other and, again, learn what's going to be important for your individual classes. All right, and so, again, be on the lookout for those important information pieces.
Okay, so we want to thank you all for tuning in and looking at what our whole 4th grade procedures and expectations are. We are so excited to meet your child and to teach your child this year. So please gather up those questions so that when we have time to virtually meet next week, we can try to answer them the best we can. And just show us some grace. Know that we do not have all the answers either, and we are all going to be in this together. But no matter what, we promise you that this is going to be hopefully the best year at Hunters Green yet.
Absolutely. You know what's going to help make it a great year is that our theme this year is to learn and teach like a pirate. So that's why you saw in our intro video that we were looking like pirates. So that's kind of a fun twist too, is that you're going to see a lot of piratey type of things around the school this year. And so that's going to help to make it a little extra fun as well. So just wanted to let you know that's why we are looking like pirates, and you'll learn more about that as we get the year started too. So if you have any pirate items at home, custom things, you want to get those because you never know. Those could even be helpful for getting some points for your team on some special events. So that's awesome. All right. Well, again, we are really looking forward to a great year, and we just can't wait to meet everybody and see everybody. So thank you for taking the time to watch this, and please know that all questions will be answered, and we're here to help. And students, we just can't wait to start learning together. All right. Well, thank you, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye.